is going to be such a victory when I get to the other side. I'm just so happy and so grateful to be here. Oh my gosh. I hope you're having a great day. I'm vlogging from my cell phone right now, so I'm not exactly sure where to look. But it is Saturday today, and this morning applied for and picked up and got my international driver's license, which I'm very excited about. I have a full license here in Canada, so this allows me to drive in different places around the world, like scooters, mopeds, all that. My dad and I are just in Victoria right now, waiting to pick up some lunch that we ordered as takeout, and then I have my PCR test, which I have to get within 72 hours of my flight, and results are not fully guaranteed, but hopefully we'll get back to you within 48 hours. There's this weird window in which traveling internationally from Canada that you have to get a test within the 72 hours of your flight. So my flight leaves on 1:45 on Tuesday from Vancouver, and my test appointment today is at 1:50 p.m. So that's within 72 hours. Also, I'll need my results before I get on the flight, which is hopefully to come to me within 48 hours. And then, yeah, I'm good to get on to my flight from Vancouver. So I'll keep you guys posted on this process. I just want to document my last few days in Canada, making this move across the world to show you that it is possible in unprecedented circumstances to create freedom and change in your life. I can taste yo, 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 yo. I can taste yo, yo, yo. Hey friends, so it is the next day now. I'm just down at the beach saying my goodbyes to Vancouver Island because tomorrow I head over to Vancouver. My dad is driving me over because of my luggage and my bike and whatnot. Today is about packing the rest of my suitcases, loading them up into my car. This is my bike in the bike box. My dad and I just repackaged it up, and when I first got to the airport in Toronto, I had to go to the oversized baggage place, and they opened us all up and inspected it, but of course they're gonna have to do that again. What's great about this is that inside is all of my bigger items, like my ring lights for YouTube, tripod, things like that. Alright guys, so we're officially at the ferry terminal. This is the Duke Point to Tsawwassen ferry terminal, so we're going from Nanaimo over to Vancouver today, and yeah, so far so good. Only essential travel is allowed to leave Vancouver Island right now, but moving to another country is essential. So yeah, got all the stuff in the back okay. So this is just step one of our journey. I also received my COVID test results back this morning to my email and printed off that, but I think they just want to see it digitally anyways, but of course negative, so we're good to go. Basically what just happened back there was the woman in the booth who was taking payment for the ferry, she just asked if we were essential, we just said yes and paid. Now we're here. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, so we just checked into my hotel room at the Fairmont and I got a deluxe upgrade. So we're already on a good track there. Manifestation powers on high. And look at this. Okay, so this is the view when you first walk in. It's a bit bright there from the window, but let's check out the bathrooms. Oh, I'm definitely going to take a bath tonight. A large walk-in shower. Wow. Let's see, I think they have Le Labo products over there. Wonderful. Rose.
Senza fine tu trascini la nostra vita senza un attimo di respiro per sognare, per poter ricordare quel che abbiamo già vissuto senza fine. Tu sei un attimo senza fine.
Beautiful day for a flight across the world, if I do say so myself. All right, amores, today is the day. Today is the day. I am feeling so good. I'm actually really happy because my flight doesn't leave until 1:45 this afternoon, so I can have a bit of a slower morning. As much as I love going to the airport and I love getting on flights, there's something about them being early in the morning that prevents me from having a good sleep. But I felt like last night I had a relatively relaxing sleep. I took like 2 bubble baths yesterday. I totally indulged and set myself up for just the next long venture that I'm about to go on an airplane, which I don't know about you guys, but I can't sleep on planes, and I think it was because I got into like a plane accident in the past, and I don't know, I think that really affected my ability to actually fully relax on planes. Like, I enjoy planes, I love looking out the window, I'm not afraid of flying anywhere, flying for long periods of time, but I think there's just something about that alertfulness part of my brain that won't fully shut off on an airplane now. But yeah, anyways, one thing I want to point out is that the Fairmont in you know, I think in Canada anyways, had the Labo products, the Rose. So I'm gonna call up and order a couple extra, because when I get to my, I don't know, I guess it's my 3rd or 4th stop, I basically have a 5-day quarantine in a hotel when I arrive to the country that I'm going to be situating in, not specifically the place. I'll have to take another plane after that. But when I arrive to the country, I have to quarantine for 5 days in a hotel, and I just want to make sure that I smell like roses. I have a face mask on right now. It's the R&R by Summer Fridays, and I'm going to take this mask off. It has like rose in it and a scrub, and so I've been scrubbing and exfoliating the skin, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a warm washcloth and wash this off, and I'm going to put on the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. So this is the best hydrating mask that I've come across and that I love, and I often just wear it on the airplanes. So what I'll do is, instead of doing like my normal face routine, I'm just going to stick this hydrating mask on. It's clear, so it soaks into your skin, and I'll probably put on some eye cream, but other than that, I'm just going to literally be wearing this mask until I get off the plane, I guess, and wash my face, because plane just sucks the life out of ya. Life out of your skin anyways. So these are my compression socks. My cousin recommended them to me. She's a nurse, because I'm going on a long flight. Super fun, right? It's a ghost town, guys. No one is here. Alright everyone, so I situated myself at an inactive gate. I made it through the US customs and everything, so yeah, that was a long process. There's inactive gates around me, so I'm physically distanced. I just need to drink a lot of water, because that was a hustle and bustle of an experience. I arrived 3 hours early, and the Air Canada gate was open for me to check into my flight. So I'm on a long haul here, and my next flight is going from Vancouver to LAX in just less than an hour, and I have a 6-hour layover in LA, and then I take a flight to Singapore, which is like almost 18 hours. I think it's like 17 hours and 55 minutes or something like that. And I was at the check-in gate for about an hour, going through all of my documents and everything, and I can already tell it's going to be such a victory when I get to the other side, because just standing there and having all my documents checked and checked over and over again, I could just feel like anxiety in my chest, like, oh, I hope everything's okay. I've got like everything organized, all my ducks are in a row. I've got like this pamphlet of papers, like I did printed off more than enough copies of everything. But and I have a special arrangement in the country that I'm going to stay for 2 years. But one thing that was on the list in order for me to land in this country was to have a flight out, and I didn't have that booked because I'm staying for 2 years. So I ended up having to like buy a ticket on my phone from this country to like Singapore a couple months out, just so I had a flight out, which ended up costing like $80. But I was totally okay with doing that, even though I got told by the agency that I didn't have to. It was just kind of like, I don't want any dramas in this. I don't want any conflicts. Definitely worked up a bit of a sweat. And then going through the US Customs, I had my oversized baggage, I had my bike and everything like that, so I had to get all that organized, had to go through the checkpoints, the customs, all that was fine. The airport is like a ghost town. Like it's eerie and it's really sad, to be honest. It's very sad being here because I just know what it looked like before. I know what it felt like before, and it's not the same. With that being said, there are still people traveling, and it just takes a lot longer, and you need to be a lot more organized than you may have used to. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go over to my gate to Los Angeles. To get into the States, I just had to have my PCR test within 72 hours before my flight, and that's a negative result for COVID. And then I had to fill out this form that they emailed to me, but they actually were providing them to people here at the airport today. So I don't know, I would just recommend not waiting, to just have all your documents ready so that you can have peace of mind. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be such a victory when I get to the other side. Just standing there for an hour and having like everything checked, like, and managing my energy coming back to my breath was so key. So yeah, we're on to LA, and then when we get to LA, I have to go to the Singapore Airlines check-in desk because they wouldn't grant me a boarding pass all the way through. So alright guys, so I made it to LAX and I've just been hanging out for the last couple of hours. There was only Starbucks and Panda Express open for food, so I got Starbucks, I got an oatmeal and a green juice, and that's dinner, I guess. Because they wouldn't give me my boarding pass in Vancouver for Singapore Airlines, I'm actually just waiting probably another half an hour or so before I exit outside of the airport, then to go back in through the gates when the Singapore airline people are there to check me in and give me all that information. So still waiting on that, but I'm feeling very confident, no more anxiety, which is really nice. And I just have to show you, like, no one is here. It's so crazy. Going to find Pamela now at oversized bags.
Your belongings.
Yeah, all my belongings. Gosh, you guys, I made it to Indonesia. Wow, what a journey. It only took a ferry, 3 flights, like over 30 hours, and I'm not even at my final destination yet. But I'm in my quarantine hotel room in Jakarta. This is my view. It's actually pretty nice. Like, so this is where I have to stay for 5 days. I have to stay here for 5 days, basically like 3 full days. I arrived today, it counts as 1, and then I can leave on day 5 to fly to my new home. So, wow, I just got in. I just got in. I can't, like, I'm just so happy and so grateful to be here. Oh my gosh, like, you guys, it's been such a journey. I couldn't even like video in the Singapore airport because it was so crazy. We had to be like quarantined in the airport and get the connecting flight and no cameras, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm so happy and excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my god, we made it. I can't. Like, this is such a victory. I really need to shower. Like, as you guys can see, like, I really need to shower. I'm so happy I brought those Rose Le Labo stuff because, oh my gosh, I am like sweating. It's like 33 degrees outside. I was only outside for like a minute, obviously, but I could feel it. I just turned the aircon on up here. Wow. So I made it to Indonesia. Indonesia is my new country, and I feel like with that, a lot of you are gonna guess where in Indonesia I am staying longer term. So please, please, please ask all the questions because I would love to do a Q&A with you guys while I am quarantined. It can be like a quarantine with me Q&A sesh. Maybe we'll do face mask or something like that. But yeah, I made it to Indonesia. I'm so happy and so excited for this next chapter. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Ask away anything you want to know about this process or just what's up, and I'll answer it in the next vlog. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Thank you.